Hey my lovelies, I hope you're all safe and well. It's Mitch here. I'm just coming on to do a very quick video to do a little bit of a show and tell about my new tarot deck. So I'm so excited to launch this. So this is going to be a deck which primarily is to help Somerset and Dorset Animal Rescue Centre, and it's basically a deck that I've created with your help a little bit, because some of you guys have allowed me to use your lovely dogs, some of you that are clients and spiritual friends of mine, as well as the Dog Rescue Centre directly. So I think I've created a really beautiful deck. I just want to say a massive apology to anybody that had planned to be part of this and haven't quite got your entries in time. I know initially I said, you know, hopefully by the end of February, but this deck has just been channeled so quick, so freely from spirit, and I didn't even realise, but before I knew it, the cards had just became. So it's nothing personal. So if you've missed out, or if you haven't been able to get your entry sort of done up in time, I'm so sorry about that, but please know it's nothing personal. Like I say, this deck definitely has been channeled from the spirit world, but I'm so sort of pleased to share it with you. So it is the Guided Paws Tarot. Now this deck is going to be £40. I just want to say, guys, this is an exclusive deck. It's not mass produced. It's something that is self-published, hence why it is a little bit more costly. You know, and the mass produced decks, unfortunately, you have to have thousands of pounds in the first place to sort of get them done and printed up. So this is a little bit more tricky, hence why it is a higher sort of price tag, but I do feel it's value for money, and I do feel you get a lot for your money with this deck. And remembering that half the profits after sort of printing costs and everything else goes directly to the charity. So I'm hoping with the first order, because you have to sort of buy in bulk, so I have to get 100 copies or 100 orders before I can put the print run through. And I'm hoping that if I can do that, we should get around about £1,000 cleared profits afterwards for the charity, which is a huge amount of money. And that money will be used to provide food for obviously the animals, and also their sort of injections and sort of veterinary bills that they may have that come in. You know, providing them with decent sort of living accommodations and quarters, and any other medications they might need, and yeah, just having a really decent life. So the money is well spent. It's not wasted at all. Okay, so do you want to let you guys know about that as well? So let's have a look at the cards then. So this is the back of the cards. Really beautiful, and I just love the power of these. And I've created all the images myself, so even though I've obviously had photos that have come in, you know, of the dogs, I've then recreated that using a mix of Photoshop and Canva programs to create the artwork and everything. But I'm mega proud of this deck. It's a full 78 card deck, so it's the major arcana and the minor. The minor arcana I've changed slightly, so whereas we would usually have the cups, the wands, the pentacles, and the I don't think what the other one is, I can't remember, I've just had a memory blank. Swords, sorry. I've changed them a little bit. So in this deck, swords are leads, and the cups are dog bowls, and the wands are sticks, and the pentacles are balls, but the balls still have the pentacle symbol on them, even though they're balls. So I'm really excited to share this deck with you. So let's have a little cheeky look at it and just see. So these are not in any order, by the way, because obviously I've been using this deck a little bit. But this one is little Archie, and he's the Emperor. This is one of the dog rescues, so he's really cool. So love that. I've tried to keep this deck witchy as well. So even though, so these are my spiritual friends, dogs. For those of you that know the lovely sort of Carol Thornycroft, these are her little dogs. So I've tried to keep this deck sort of fun, witchy, as well as being playful. So 3 of bowls, which would be like the 3 of cups. My lovely reader friend Lucy, these are her dogs coming in here, the lovely Hermit. That makes me laugh. I really like this card. And this is her other dog in the middle, balancing. This is Jodie balancing these lovely 2 little chihuahuas, which are another client's dog. So thank you so much for you guys having put these in, because we've got some really beautiful dogs, some really beautiful animals. And I've tried to create this deck in a way where it still can be worked, it can still be sort of read with and used, as well as having all the important sort of pieces. So this dog is Millie, and this is actually Paul, my husband Paul. This is his sister's dog. So she's even featured in the card, which is pretty cool. Lots of beautiful, beautiful, beautiful dogs here. And it's so nice to just see different ranges. This is little Rosie. She's one of the rescues, I think, at the dog home. Yeah, but just a beautiful little one. Now, this is a client's dog. She's actually in 2 of the cards. She's called Winnie, and she's a sort of a, she's what's the word? Sort of a where they help sort of keep a person safe. I can't remember what the official name is, but she's a working dog in that way, like a rescue dog herself for people really. But she's fabulous. So I can't remember all the dogs' names because we've had so many. This one's William, I know that. He's one of the rescues as well. So yeah, I just love the magic within these the cards. I'm really, really pleased with these. Like I say, I think they look really cool. So my little dog, Oscar. I was going to have him as the magician originally, but then I thought, actually, he's more of a little cheeky devil. So he's kind of enslaving these other 2 little dogs, which these other 2 are rescue dogs. But yeah, so some of these are a bit tongue-in-cheek. And we've got the tower here. And I want to say with this one, no dogs were harmed in the making of this card. But I just really love the characters, the personalities, the quirkiness of all of these. I think it's a really, really cool deck. For those of you that know the amazing sort of reader Spider, aka Betia, this is her lovely dog Poppy, enrolling in the Temperance here. So it's really nice that a lot of my friends' dogs are featured, as well as the rescue centres. We've got some really cool ones. So I just really like these. So for those of you that know Deb's Thai Duck, this is Frankie, her little Chihuahua, as the Queen of Bowls, looking very regal there. Some absolutely gorgeous, beautiful, beautiful dogs, like I say. And like I said, I've tried to make it so that it's the story of Raider Waite in each of the cards is still very much prominent. So you can still sort of get quite a lot of information from the deck. So it's usable, it's workable, as well as actually being supportive in the way that it needs to be. This one cracks me up. Just a lot of energy there. Now this next card I think is my absolute favourite. So this is little Bailey, who's actually a client's dog. She's a friend and a client of mine, but Bailey's actually passed the spirit world, been gone a little while, a couple of years I think. But just the expression of Bailey, we had to have her as the Fool because I just think that's really cool. She's really fun. So I think that's a perfect card for her. So that just really made me smile. And Bailey's also featured at the bottom here in this card. So I've really tried hard to keep the magic of this deck, you know, particularly on some of the cards that are a little bit more tricky, like with this one, obviously, you know, looks a little bit savage, but this dog was fine. He wasn't hurt, he wasn't harmed at all. Right, I'm just going to try and go as quick as I can so you can see all of the cards. So I don't want to sort of miss out on any. So lots of colour I've tried to put into here as well to keep them really nice. I really like this one. So these are Evelyn's dogs from Heart Song Gems in Hungerford, Suki and Bobby, and I just think this is a really cool one. It just makes me smile. I think I like all of them, but you have a couple which are sort of more favourites than others, you know, but they're all cool in their own way. And what I'm also doing is I'm putting a manual together, so there'll be a downloadable manual book, and I'm also going to make it available via Amazon, so you'll be able to purchase it as well if you'd like to, but it will be downloadable, so that will come as standard with the deck. So you'll have all the meanings, there'll be sort of additional pieces of information with the cards as well, so you'll have everything kind of in there. So my little Oscar, I've used him again for the three of Leeds, because that's always a card not everybody likes, but he's not sort of bad. He's just asleep there. He's not actually in a bad way or anything, just for anyone that was concerned. But you can just see and feel the characters and the love of these animals as well. It's what I love with dogs in general. They've got so much personality and diversity, you know, definitely. Oops. Little Winnie again there, with the cutest smile. I love this magician card. I just think it's such a cute dog. And this is our Monday message card. And that is the deck, guys. So thank you very much. It will come in, I haven't got the tins actually to show you yet, but it will come in a tin like my Wizard Within Oracle, like this, with all the bits and pieces on. Yeah, so I'm just buzzing to sort of get this launched, get it out there. So if you're interested, if you'd like to support this deck, like I say, it's £40. Drop me a message. Let's get you a space booked. Let's get this print run sort of full up. And yeah, that'd be amazing. And as soon as it's sort of full and ready to roll, I can get it sort of actioned and live, and then we can get these posted out to you guys. I'm quoting sort of 4 to 5 weeks, but I'm hoping for it to be quicker than that. Literally, as soon as we hit 100 sort of decks, we're good to go. So if you're interested, if you'd like to sort of purchase or treat yourself to one of these decks, drop me a message. Let's get you involved, and you'll be giving back to an amazing charity just by purchasing the deck as well, and having it as a usable, workable tarot deck. So thank you very much. Much love. Look after yourselves. Take care. And I'll see you guys very soon. Much love. Bye for now.